New Orleans, a cultural hub of the paranormal. There's been all sorts of mysterious going-ons in New Orleans for centuries. Considered by many to be the most supernatural city in the United States. Vampires, ghosts, voodoo doctors, the city has the lot. After all, this is the city that lay home to Madame LaLaurie, whose story has become well known thanks to American Horror Story. But today we're not talking about that. Today we have a different topic. The ghost children of New Orleans. Hello, I'm Starnet, and if you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to me if you subscribed and left a like. If you're interested in dark or mysterious topics that you've never heard before, then this is the place for you. Thanks a lot and enjoy. In the 18th century, life in New Orleans was not the best. The city was ravaged by disease. It seemed that men, mainly from the ages of 15 to 40, were especially susceptible to suffering from yellow fever, one of the most deadly infectious diseases. Spread through the mosquitoes in the warm New Orleans air, the people would refer to it as Yellow Jack. The disease almost certainly led to death. The disease would lead to an influx of orphans that needed a home. In the French Quarter at 919 Royal Street, you will find the Andrew Jackson Hotel. But it wasn't always a hotel that stood there so proudly. The amount of orphans roaming the street meant the Spanish colonial government built a boarding school. The boarding school would work more as an orphanage, becoming a home to the children of New Orleans. It wasn't an orphanage for long. It's 1794, and fires are sweeping throughout New Orleans. The Great New Orleans Fire, to be exact, destroying 212 buildings throughout the city. One of the buildings that burned down that December day was the orphanage, with some of the children left inside. Upon the site of the old orphanage was built a courthouse, famously the courthouse in which General Jackson was indicted of contempt in court and charged with obstruction of justice. To my British listeners, or to anyone who isn't from the United States, General Andrew Jackson would go on to become the 7th President of the United States. After the abolishment of the courthouse, the aptly named Andrew Jackson Hotel would finally open its doors. Now, it's said that the children who died in the fire still live there today. Guests often speak of laughing and playing they can hear outside in the courtyard late at night when there is no one around. There's a particular boy who even the hotel official website refers to, who seems to be the strongest presence in the hotel, a boy known as Armand. He's famous for playing tricks upon the guests of the hotel who stay, especially ones who stay in rooms 208, 107 and 109. It is to be said that despite the rumours of ghosts, never once has there been an accusation of malevolence from the children who inhabit the hotel. It has merely resorted to pranks and waking up guests with laughter throughout the night. The room 208 is mentioned a lot. It's said that guests don't wish to stay in it due to the looming and eerie aura the room radiates. It is said that room 208 is one where Armand met the end of his life. If you wish to search the hotel yourself online, you can find plenty of first-hand accounts and reviews testifying to the haunting of the hotel, but it just leaves the question, do you believe? Thanks guys, thank you for listening. It would mean the world to me if you left a like or clicked the subscribe button. Making these is really fun, and I'll be doing them weekly. I'll try my best to educate you all on topics that are fairly unknown or obscure. Thanks a lot and goodbye.